Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This one is on AQ2D development. In the last AQ2D video, we're talking about the newest changes they had, like the new movement controls, and the tester feedback on this has been super positive. So apparently all the testers who've been working on this game have absolutely loved the changes to the new movement. This is awesome. All monsters resized and have a default scale of 1. Now apparently this has caused some changes, like Galanoth being so small he's no taller than your knee. That's hilarious. Also, walking through the game is sort of comical due to the wonky sizes. They need to add a watermark to show the current version number of the game. Now this is probably because certain testers, and it says here, certain testers are using the wrong version. This makes sense because if they don't see the version, they don't know what version they're on. And the layer map still needs a polish pass. So they seem to have added all the individual components they need. Now they really need to polish it up. So work in progress. Animation canceling bug has been fixed. Don't interrupt me while I am casting. We have a new and very strange bug that happens when slaying a monster with a projectile attack. It only happens when they are doing something. We're investigating this one. Zoom will be helping on the issue next week. So this is still something they're going to be working on. But I mean, you get one, you fix one, you break 100 more. That's just the way it is. Cutscene editor improvements the dialogger. So no longer loses all data when you press the setup button. Wow, that would suck. Multiple actors of the same type can now be seen on the screen at the same time. Undead armies. You can now hit the the escape button to cancel when trying to move something before you had to move it or else. The speech bubbles now have more options. You can move the little dongles to point speech bubbles towards the speakers. And there's a bunch of other little small changes that have come with the editor, which is going to be really nice for those. Also, we need the player actor type, which will use Mr. Guy. That is the going way back to Dragon Fable days. Bugs and issues. Mr. Guy, our player placeholder in cutscenes, is not spawning correctly. So this is something still working on. Chat does not scroll correctly sometimes. Other players' pets are getting stuck. I didn't even know pets worked in there. Players and testers and... players on older versions of the game are breaking the new ones. Ooh, don't. Dragon Ultra Master. Oh, I know him. Is always invisible to us when he joins a room. Why? Some continued bugs from previous updates are still being fixed. It's a work in progress. Next big steps. Normally I put a big 3 here, but my panic button is activating on how long these steps are taking. Our goal has been to complete the Dragon's Lair, an area which contains at least one of every function and feature. Perfecting that is critical before we summon an army to mass port, which is exactly what they're going to do. There's a lot of content. They need to port that all to this version of the game. It's going to be insane. Top focus needs to be on the combat and loading issues, followed by the APOPs and cutscenes. So that is exactly what we will be working on for the next 7 days. This is a game of fix one bug, and congratulations, you created 6 more. Yep, that's the way it is. I really want to be in mass content conversion mode by summer. This is like only a few months away. That would be insane if they could seriously do that. When we are ready to hire an army to convert assets, we will do a Kickstarter. Ideally, that would happen this summer, and alpha beta testing could start before our 20th year anniversary in October. Don't hold your breath. That is just a could. We have started looking for a senior level C+ Unity dev to bring in on. That's something they're really going to need. And that would really help us boost the code side of the game. I think it might be good time to build a Steam page for our game. I'll get into that in a minute. Jump over to this one before I show you something cool about the Steam release. So you have the quest strings versus bits. I won't go into the details on this post. However, this is a interesting one because it goes kind of in. He said the next major AQ Worlds mobile meeting is on Wednesday. So until then, here's everything you need to know about how the new AdventureQuest World stores quests differently. And we're rightly afraid not to ask. A new way to store things if it ain't broke, recode it anyways. We have a new system for storing quests. Well, maybe new for us, but the last 19 years we've been storing quests in a very weird way. It starts with one of the oddest things in Artix, and then it talks about the quest strings. Now, this is the chain, the quest chains that they do and still do on AdventureQuest worlds. Even, in fact, I think AQ2D uses that. So this is using something completely different. So you've got this string. It goes into some technical explanations of it. The new version of AQ World tosses that system out completely, open windows and tosses the quest string out. And so now we track the quest with bits. The character will get a bit for every single quest in the game. Real simple, it will be 0 if you have not completed the quest, or a 1 if you have. Since we have to rewrite every single quest in the game anyways, it was a good time to make this change. And that's literally, this is a game being built from the ground up, replicating what we have in AQ Worlds, probably not replicating it identically. Join us in the next post to see the new logos Diagon has been creating for the project. Also, AQ2D is officially sort of live. Artix uploaded a video on Twitter showing that AdventureQuest Worlds Mobile was on Steam. They were able to get it up on Steam. Now, this is not for public, so not everybody can use this version at this moment, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. Currently, this is only a dev-only release. Very cool that it was actually added onto Steam. I am really disappointed when I still see posts like AQ Worlds Mobile, because this is causing all kinds of confusion where people think this is a mobile game. Yes, this is a mobile game, but this is also on Steam. This is a cross-platform game, and they really need to change the name. And I mean, I know AQ2D, I guess, is the official name, but they've got to make up their mind or call it just one thing. They can't have 3 or 4 different names for the same game. This is getting ridiculous. Right now we have AdventureQuest Worlds Unity, which is what was shown in the video. And then he posts on the Twitter that is AQ Worlds Mobile. We have AQ2D.com. So what is the game called? Like there's no clear name for it yet, and it's kind of crazy as it is right now. I'm currently not happy with any name. They need to change it. I still think it needs to be AQ World Remastered or AQ World Reborn, or just something different to show that this is not quite the same game, because this is a completely rewritten game with better graphics, better FPS, and everything else. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see where we're going with this. What do you guys think of this video, and when do you think we're going to be seeing AQ2D? Do you think this is going to be something we're going to see in the next year, or wow? Let me know what you think about this. And that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.